Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin.
I'm Gabe.
What? And this is episode 107 of DangIT Prodcast. And this episode, kind of conflicted because there's stuff about E3 that's coming up, so I kind of want to report on that. But our recent patron, Corn Thrasher, said a suggestion about what we should do for a podcast topic, which would be, what was it? I shall pull it up.
Come on. How'd you forget it already? Yeah, you have one, not like 37 that you have to remember.
Right.
But anyway, when is E3? Like, how far from
That's like
filming?
I think it's next week. Well, wait, for this filming? Well,
Yeah. So 2 weeks from now?
it should be within the week that this will be posted.
Within the week that this is posted?
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, if it's in like 2 weeks, we could just do next week's on E3.
Okay. That would make sense because not all the trailers are out. It's just like things that are just popping up early and then the rest will show up in actual E3. But Korn's idea was revolved around us being in this horror movie film in which we could just like put ourselves as different characters. But I also want to maybe put that off until we had more people coming around. So Nolan is already out, Anaya's opted out, and David's gone. So it's just us three. So I was thinking that maybe we should just hold off until we have more people to give feedback to such a thing. So maybe we should just focus on the E3 trailers because some are very interesting, especially the first two that I'm thinking of right now.
Okay, so yeah, E3 will start exactly yesterday.
Okay. So one thing that really got my interest was I think it was called Yooka-Laylee.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Nolan was actually talking about it a bit with me. What it is the developing team that behind Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah, behind Banjo and Kazooie decided to say, you know what, fuck Rare, fuck everything they're about. They're not doing what we wanted to do, so we'll just make Banjo-Kazooie as
Yooka-Laylee.
That's it.
So they actually started this approximately a year ago with their Kickstarter, and they actually raised over 2 million euros for it. So, and now we're seeing the results of this. So,
for us that aren't European, how many is that? In
that's
dollars?
That's still over $2 million. So because like the dollar is like slightly more, but doing the conversion
slightly less.
No,
dollar's worth less than the euro.
I could swear it was more than the euro. But anyway, yeah, they did Kickstarter, and now we're going to. Well, man, I was not ready for this podcast, but I can't wait for this.
I fell asleep.
Just now?
Yeah.
God damn it,
Steven. All right, so let's move on to the next one.
You just want Steven to go take a nap since he hasn't watched the what's it called either?
Yeah.
I've seen a little bit.
Yeah, like maybe the first two. And then, like, the last one, what it looks like.
No, I've seen them before.
All of them?
All of them, though?
Most of them.
Which ones have you seen?
Without looking.
I can't remember his names.
What do you take me for?
Seriously, like, even people that I meet, I'm like, the next time I'm like, what was their name?
Okay, I'll give you
I'm
one.
bad with names.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes, I seen that one.
We actually saw that one last year as a reaction.
However, it wasn't the same video.
It was not.
It was not. Same game, but different thing.
Fucking bitch. I'm so mad at my phone.
Why?
Because it's like, okay, here's this. Okay, I want to click it. And then it decides to freaking adjust where it's scrolled. And so I click something else. I'm like, shit. And so I try and click out of it. And then it decides to shift the scroll again. And I'm like, come the fuck on, dude. So, like, say it's a list of things. I want to press 3. As I'm going to press 3, it shifts and I touch 4. And I'm like, okay, I'll just hit 3 on this one since everything's at the top and it goes 1, 2, 3. And it's like, oh, but here's 0. Just like, why?
That happens to me whenever I type something in on Google on my desktop, and then like the first result comes in, I want to click it, but then like an ad pops up like right underneath it.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Like the moment you click an ad.
Yeah.
It's my life. But yeah, US dollar lower value than the euro. €1 is $1.14.
Well, that's what I meant. That like the dollar's worth more than the euro. At least that's why it was going in my head. So anyway. Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, we definitely did a reaction video to it. Aside from the actual game, our reaction to that was not so received well. But anyway, enough about the past.
Or is it the future?
No. Reactions were in the past.
But Zero Dawn's in the future. Dun, 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 dun.
Zero Dawn is in the future. Strange.
It's in the past future of futures past.
Okay, so this trailer for Zero Dawn was more a story development about our character.
Yeah.
Instead of like a glimpse of like the gameplay and stuff. I think, what was her name?
Her name...
Aloy?
Yeah, it's Aloy. I kept wanting to say Alloy, but I'm like, no, it's not Alloy. It's a fucking play on it. You cheeky fucking bastards.
But yeah, I definitely like the trailer. Just showing like the different things that are going to be happening
so
for our character.
Did they hunt down the robots?
Because they need the resources from them?
So they don't need it, right?
They
don't eat it.
No,
okay.
They eat food.
That isn't them.
Because
they just use it for parts then.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, they use the parts.
I was about to say like, fuck,
how else do you keep electricity running? With fucking machine parts. How do you keep things lubricated? With oil.
I do want to know like the backstory of like how those creatures were constructed.
That is an excellent damn question. I'm really curious too. I might only play the game to find that out.
Yeah, because it's such a mixture between like what was a higher technology advancement to like more traditional ways of like combating them, which is, but they also have like weapons that are also not as like traditional as well, and thanks to like hunting their parts too.
Yeah, it feels kind of like the combat would be very much like Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
But it has like what is the name of that game? Dragon Hunter. Or Monster Hunter.
Oh,
it's more Monster Hunter. It looks like in terms of like what you're fighting, but very Tomb Raider in the way the combat is. Mm-hmm. Except you have dodges and rolls and dodges. Yeah. And you slide here and there.
Yeah. Like a Gears of War, Legend of Zelda roll. Dodging mechanic. Well, with Legend of Zelda, there's not really much for the roll except for moving somewhere faster.
Yeah, you roll forward.
You
roll forward and then jump sideways and do a backflip.
Yeah, because it's just natural for a little kid to know how to backflip in that game. The next thing that I actually put up was the Watch Dogs 2 teaser.
Fuck that.
Which was just like...
why was it a minute and a half of a, 25-second loop?
Of a guy just kind of not... I don't even know if he's paying attention to what he's doing. It was just like a candid shot of, like, the guy's phone as he just kind of messes around with it. And just, like, the background is kind of affected by what the phone is, which...
Yeah.
You'd make that connection.
And I have two reasons why I'm mad. One isn't even why I'm mad. I'm only mad because it's a minute and a half. It is a minute and a half video of a 25-second loop. One thing that I'm just kind of like iffy about is I've never once known someone who just knows where fucking buttons are on their touchscreen phone. So it's like, I'm not going to look, but I know it's right here as I touch it. Like, no, you don't. No.
No. Why are you lying? Why are you always lying?
I've had my phone for a good while now, and I still can't fucking touch the right spots on my fucking browsers and whatnot. I ended up hitting fucking 3 when I went at 4.
Yeah. Gotta wonder how, like, those, like, touchscreen typers, like, how fast they can type. How does that even work? Mm-hmm. Because, like, it's different with an actual keyboard where you can actually physically feel them.
Yeah.
But when it's all like just flat, you just have to know where it is and just press it correctly. But yeah, I never played the first Watch Dogs. I can play it anytime, but I just haven't. So I've heard that the first game was pretty disappointing.
It was?
Yeah, I've heard that too. Mm. God, I don't know if it was a Ubisoft or Activision. or it was the same dudes that made that took part with Rainbow Six, Watch Dogs.
Must have been Ubisoft.
Okay, then yeah, Ubisoft. They did a Ubisoft side by side of like E3 gameplay demos, and then the actual game when it released. And I'm looking, I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
It's really sad and somber because it's like, man, that dude's walking and I could see like mud sticking to his boot as he's running through it.
Yeah.
And then he kicks that door and there's fucking splinters flying in the air, and then you play the game and it's like I have very realistic sounds when I run with my leather boots that sound like they're made out of 37-ton titanium. Steven knows what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Fucking to everyone who hasn't played Siege, you be crouch, moving half an inch a second.
Basically, yeah.
They won't spot me.
I wonder where he's at.
Nope. Can't find him. It's like a ghost.
It's like no matter how slow or how fucking sparse your body weight is, you're hitting that floor as though you just fucking suplexed a 250-pound man.
Like you're sprinting.
Yeah. I think that's their one sound effect for footsteps. And then they just kind of pace it.
Yeah. But, yeah, and then on top of that, the way that they did, because I rewatched, they showed everything side by side, so I rewatched the Siege gameplay demo, and the way they made it seem is like, okay, I hear guys below us, I'm going to plant this charge on the ground and blow it up. In the actual game, there's like certain sections where you can actually blow the ground up as opposed to wherever there's floor. So it's like, oh, okay, it's like, oh, they can come from there. Let's watch there. If it blows up, they're coming from there.
It is sad though when you see trailers and they bring you so much hype because it shows all these really cool things that you would expect to be in the game.
But
the finished,
it's a bunch of lies.
But the finished product is just slightly less, or even more so. Yeah, I forget what game I had in mind when that actually was occurring, or what you were talking about that. But yeah, it's so sad and disappointing.
Could have been Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs had that too, where there's like, oh man, the city's just teeming with people, and then you play the game, it's like
this is,
hey, that guy's way over there. And it's just like, wow.
A lot of the situations they set up in demos and trailers are really just set up.
Yeah.
But it's still a cool presentation. If you take it away from like what's to be expected, and you just like take the trailer for what it is.
But they weren't even trailers. They were E3 demos.
Oh yeah.
You're
right.
That's why. It's because they were playing the game and playing the game in front of you. I'm pretty sure half that shit was pre-rendered, to where it's like, okay, guys, here's the script. Here's what we're gonna say. Just fucking fiddle with the controllers and make it look right. All right, so I'm walking up these stairs. I'm gonna switch to my gun right now.
Right, they did that for Siege. I remember that.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you mean I can't place charge here? What the fuck?
I thought the demo.
I thought everything was blow up. Yes.
Demoshable.
There we go. That's the word.
So I guess we'll move on to the next one, which is a really cool one with Battlefield 1, the teaser trailer.
Oh man, I'm so excited for that. I'm really excited for it.
It's interesting they actually just named it Battlefield 1, but does make sense considering like the
World
time
War
it takes.
One?
Yes. Because they've done like Battlefield before.
Yeah, it was Battlefield.
But it was more year dates.
Yeah. It was Battlefield
40 something.
Yeah, I think it was 47. No, not 47. 1942. Mm-hmm. And then they did a few expansions for that. Then I think they had Battlefield 20-something. And then they had Battlefield 2. That was the first one that I played, was Battlefield 2. That got me into the series. Mainly because it wasn't to where it's like, oh, you play, you're your character. Oh man, I'm shot. Time to restart the level because this whole war is based around this one person just doing ungodly things. No, in that one, it's you played as your army.
Oh, damn.
So it's like you go. you shoot that guy, but then this dude in a tank runs you over. It's like, all right, zoom out. You spawn as this guy now. He's taking. You're now this guy. It's like, all right, where's that fucking tank bastard?
All right. I'm looking at the Battlefield website right now, and so it apparently started from like Battlefield 1942, 2002, Battlefield Vietnam, Battlefield 2, Battlefield 2000,
2142,
and then Bad Company, and then 1943, Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, and Hardline.
And now Battlefield 1.
It looks really cool. I like the teaser and the trailer for the same reason. That mace.
Dude, that mace is brutal. I'm so excited to be fighting in biplanes instead of fighter jets. Because it's not like, alright, I'm going to freaking hail death upon you with these half megaton fucking bombs and missiles. It's more like, alright, line up the shot. Alright, there they are. Oh god, we gotta pull up.
Are they gonna add multiplayer to that, do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I hope so.
That'd be cool. So the next one, I'm not sure how much interest you guys have.
Actually, you know what I'm curious about? Oh. The fucking Zeppelins.
Oh, how they're gonna be
how they're gonna implement the Zeppelins.
That's gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Like Zeppelins and trench warfare.
Oh yes,
that's gonna be cool. And then the whole fucking mustard gas that they're gonna use.
Oh,
they went old school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nolan, when he was here, when we were watching it, he was excited about what's it called? The Rough Riders? The Hussarians?
Yeah, that's cool.
That did look cool. Freaking riding horseback with a goddamn scabbard, just mowing people down with it. Clip, clip, cloppity cloo. War horse. War horse, baby, boo.
Oh, that was something. So the next thing that I kind of brought to the table for you guys was the world of Final Fantasy, which is like just chibi Final Fantasy, which you like play as two siblings who have lost their memories and now they're just trying to explore this world.
I know nothing of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I don't really know that much either.
Neither do I.
But it's just basically these two characters kind of running around the world that's inhabited by Final Fantasy characters and creatures.
So it's a bit like a chibi version of that one game with the Disney characters, Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
God.
Yeah.
I for the life of me could not think of the name of it.
Yeah. It's interesting because like the two main characters are able to like quote unquote shrink into chibi forms.
And it seems like the whole world just kind of shrinks with them in a sense.
Or I think
for like certain ones.
Yeah. But what's interesting is like the combat that they provide in that like you actually stack these mirages that you tame and maybe befriend, and you can stack them on top of each other for like added buffs and stuff like that. I think that's what it's been described on different websites about it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
A bit like what is it? Super Mario and Luigi Paper Bash or something like that, where they stack on top of each other and do a bit more damage.
Yeah, Paper Jam.
Yeah, Paper Jam.
Yeah,
we also did a react on that.
Right. Yeah,
I was mad because there's no Paper Luigi.
Oh. Right, there is no Paper Luigi.
Why?
Because it's just because Paper Mario is it's centered around Paper Mario, not Paper Luigi.
They should make one though.
Yeah.
We just have to wait for a year of Luigi again.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm seeing on your phone that XCOM is up next.
Yeah.
I wasn't too big into the XCOM series, but from what I've seen about it, it is a kind of like a turn-based strategy top-down game.
Yeah.
Like if you've played 100 Tactics online, it's like a flash game. You get 100 points to choose your RPG characters, level them up, give them buffs and whatnot. And you pretty much battle against someone else in a chess-style type fight. Think of like Bravely Default.
Yeah. I was thinking that I'd probably get into that game, but I never did.
Or not Bravely Default, Fire Emblem.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I would definitely get into XCOM. I think that Xbox has something going on where you have gold membership, you're able to get that game for free, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So,
they probably did.
Yeah. Wait, I was kind of confused, like, you did. I was like, yeah. Wait, what? But I'll definitely look into that.
I do want to play it. It does look cool. It seems like it's right up my alley. The only thing that I'm really not big on is like humanity versus alien type games. Like, I have a big exception when it comes to Halo, and that's really the only one where I have an exception for it.
What Mass Effect?
Mass Effect, I didn't mind it so much because it was more of an RPG.
Yeah.
And so it's not so much like, oh man, you're fighting this alien and they're just vastly superior to you in every way. Mm-hmm. That's like one big reason I didn't like alien versus humanity games, because it's like humans have base stats and then you fight aliens and it's just like, okay, you're fighting alien type D and they're stronger, faster, with more health, do more damage and all of this. The only thing that you have against you is, well, don't get hit. Good luck. And then a pat on the back, and it's just like, come the fuck on, dude. Like, sure, humanity doesn't have to be perfect and whatnot, but come on. You can't, like, balance it a bit where it's like they're faster, but they're weaker. Just like, they're faster, stronger, bigger, tougher, and just better in every way. It's like,
I mean, it does work for some genres, like, for example, Alien Isolation.
Yeah, with Alien Isolation, it works, but it's not so much you have to fight it.
You have to, like, hide and run from it.
Shoot and kill it while you actively have to be with it. This one is like, okay, it's definitely better, but I can at least hide and beat the game without having to confront it. Mainly that's how you beat the game. But a lot of games it's like, okay, now fight this thing. Can I not? No, you have to fight it. There's a hallway that goes around it. No, that hallway's locked. Why? Because game.
Because we're teaching you how to game.
Like, is there a key for it? No.
No.
The alien has the key. Where does he have it? I'll steal it from him. It's in his soul. What? His soul is the key. You have to kill him, and then his soul opens the door. If he does not want to open the door for me now, why would killing him make his soul want me to open that door then? Because you killed him. That would make him angry at me! I'm fairly certain he likes to live. If he didn't, he would kill himself by now.
It's like, why can't I go through this locked door? Oh, it opens on the other side. Why? So we can teach you how to game. I don't need to learn how to game. I just need to survive and beat it.
What? How? I'm looking at this door. The half of it's gone. The only thing there is half a frame and the door and the knob that actually goes into the door. I could reach through this, unlock it. Better yet, I could walk through it. No, you can't. Why? Because game. No! That's not how physics works. Give me a better bullshit reason than because I can't. Put like a protasmic fucking plasma beam ray that keeps me from walking through it. Something.
Or a bunch of demons.
Right. The alien keeps you from... He's on the other side! His tentacle doesn't reach this far? Yeah, it does. Then why isn't he hitting me? His tentacle can't reach that far, but it can reach over there? Yeah. Why? Kill the alien. As you reluctantly drag your sword as it's shooting at you with plasma phasers.
The last thing, well, actually not the last thing. But like one of the last things I put up here that's been shown so far before E3 shows up is Tethered.
Tethered looks like a game that I could get into.
It's for the PlayStation VR whenever that comes out.
Oh, it's for VR?
What the hell's a VR?
Virtual reality.
So basically, So if you saw a trailer, it shows like definitely the camera.
The graphics were shit.
Well, I mean, like,
or you could be an ass, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's not. I mean, it's not like they could have done that for a stylistic point.
And the gameplay's shit. And the monsters look like shit.
What?
How's the gameplay shit? The gameplay looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Not to me.
Well, that's because if it's not Call of Duty, you don't like it.
Shut up.
Speaking of which, did you already pre-order Infinite Warfare?
Hell no, I'm not ordering that bullshit.
I think he's gonna do it just off camera. And then tell no one. Why? She's gonna get it. He's gonna have all the stuff for him. Like, oh, a friend from work gave it to me.
I might as well play it.
No, I'm gonna watch some gameplay, and if I think it's shit, I'm not gonna buy it. Because I said that about Black Ops 3, and I still fucking bought it, and I hated it!
Here's the thing. He's gonna see gameplay, see that it plays exactly the same way as all of Call of Duty before that, and he's like, oh, it looks like it'll be fun. Then he's gonna play it, and he's like, well, it's shit because I'm dying. It's like, well,
well, I mean, you just need to learn how to game.
maybe if you killed the alien from the other game, maybe you'd have known how to game. Huh. Oh, did you really?
Yeah, looks like it stopped at some point. Don't worry, we got like 23.
Good, they won't get to hear none of this.
Well, yeah, they will. We just put it on there.
Yeah.
So you're gonna save those changes then?
Yeah.
Changes save.
Yes.
Save.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Should we just start it up again?
Yeah, we'll pretty much just go from audio check and silence and whatnot.
Okay.
And then just kind of continue where we off. Did you know where it stopped, or did it stop
no.
Look down?
No, because I had this thing closed, and then like when I looked it up, it's like...
You know, did you have your hand here the whole time that it was closed?
No, I just had it like right here. So maybe...
when it was like that, where'd you have your hands? Were they right there?
Yeah, they're right here.
Yeah, I know it happened. You hit close, idiot.
I was trying to avoid saying such a thing, because it was probably true. You know what? We probably don't need to do audio sync. I could try to pick it up from here.
Either way.
But, actually, we got to do it for the,
Too late. There's your audio sync right there.
Well, here's the silence. Here's the audio sync.
Good enough.
Yeah. But, what were we talking about? God. Oh, yeah, tethered.
Well, how far off were we is the question.
Well...
Oh, yeah, we can just go off of that. Off of there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just go from tethered.
Yeah. So, again, like... Yeah, after Steven had his little episode.
Little episode? How dare you, sir?
How dare you? It's more than just an episode. It's a way of life. It's my lifestyle. Don't tell me to change my one way of living. You want me to conform? Sheesh.
All I know is I never was able to kill anybody in Battlefield.
In which Battlefield? Any of them?
Any of them.
How?
I sucked ass in that game. Like I was the worst player ever.
You know what? He at least owns it.
It was like
yeah.
It's like
I'm just bad.
It's just like
me with fighting games.
Yeah. I mean with anything else.
Usually, like other games, I have my bad rounds and I have my really good rounds, but this one is just all bad. There are no good rounds.
Yeah.
Because you're very gung ho, Steven.
Yeah.
I can't play Battlefield. I just can't.
You're a Vanguard without the thickness.
God damn it.
But yeah, it definitely looked interesting. So you had like these peeps, I think they were called. And
your peeps.
Yeah, your peeps. I like that. And so you just have them assembled, and they just like they live off of working. They're workaholics.
No, seriously. So I was in games where I won, but only because my team was good, and my score is like way at the fucking the bottom because I suck that bad.
Okay, Steven.
That's how bad I am in Battlefield.
We know. It's okay.
Don't beat yourself down any more than you already have.
It's okay.
But yeah, it looked really cool because there's a game, Hearthstone.
Hearthstone?
Yeah.
Was it Hearthstone?
Not the card game.
Oh.
I think that's Stonehearth or something like that.
No,
whichever it is. There's one that has a very similar name. And it's I think I showed you. It's kind of like a city management type deal that looks like Minecraft in a way.
Okay, yeah, you showed
And
me.
pretty much what it is, you assign your characters a job, and they tend to do their job.
Yeah.
As long as they have the resources to do their job, they'll do it, and it makes them happy. They prosper. They trade, make money, eat food, be jolly, be freaking fat, gay, and jolly.
Yeah.
But it really seems cool because I like it where it's like, okay, I'm chief. Here's what we're gonna do, and I like the idea to where it's like not a perfect world where they live in, to where it's like, oh, chop wood, go to sleep, wake up, chop wood, everything's happy, hunky dory.
No,
it's like, okay, night fell. Where the fuck are the clubs with this big ass spike in it?
Yeah, I think it definitely works with that kind of like game because with the VR is that you're able to actively look around and see how everyone's doing instead of just like well, it's just kind of staying away from the controller in a really good way. Just instead of like pressing buttons for commands, you can actually look around and maybe give them commands.
Well, I'm fairly certain that you're still going to be using controller and whatnot.
Yeah.
It might end up. I think preliminarily with VR and games and all like that, I think what it'll be is kind of like how the Wii originally was with shooters and whatnot, to where it's like, you aim on the screen with the Wiimote, but when it comes to looking left and right, it's kind of a bitch. Because you have to, like, go all the way to the side and just have that set scroll speed where it's like, I think it'll be a bit better in the sense that you look around, and I'm pretty sure that the cursor will be in the center. So wherever you're looking, that's where the cursor will be. Mm-hmm. However, I feel the problem is when you're just trying to find that one guy and you're just like, all right. And then you're just like looking, trying to like tilt your head in the right way to select that one dude who's in the middle of a crowd. So I think that might be the problem with it, and then still be pressing A and all of that what's not to move from like your stationary area. So to go forward, you of course hit forward on the stick and whatnot, but to look around, you actually look.
Yeah. What's really cool is that, and I think that the Rooster Teeth podcast has actually talked about it, and I saw a little bit from like PewDiePie's experience, is that with virtual reality, especially with shooter games, you don't actually have to look at what you're shooting at. So if you already know where the target is, you can just like look around and then like immediately like press that shoot button or just like whatever you need to do to take care of.
Markiplier was playing a virtual reality game. He's like, fuck you, and threw the controller. Yeah, because he threw something in the game, and he actually did it. Oh, God. No. He wasn't wearing the arm strap, so it went, and it hit a lamp.
Nice.
See? The Wii was ahead of its game. That's why I had the straps.
It knew?
No, it has the straps. It's just he wasn't wearing them.
Yeah. Yeah. See, he knew. He knew what was up. I really want to play it though because it really feels right up my alley. Mm-hmm. I'm wondering like what type of progressions there will be in terms of like what they can do and what they can build and whatnot.
But yeah, like I have all the trailers so far, and we'll probably report on this like the following podcast with like more E3 stuff.
Yeah, I'll probably touch up on it if we have everyone doing the horror movie scenario from Corn Thrasher. Mm-hmm. We'll probably touch up on it towards the end.
Mm-hmm. So definitely, I'm looking forward to what was it, like Yooka-Laylee? Yooka-Laylee. Got it. It took me so long to get that name.
Why? It's just a fucking instrument, ukulele.
You're right. But it makes sense because Banjo-Kazooie. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I actually, on YouTube, I saw a little like fan-made animation for Yooka-Laylee. And it just showed like the pair have like some treasures that they picked up from like some other place. And then that one snake in the trousers like comes up to him like, hey, I heard you guys got some stuff. Like, I'd be curious to know like what you guys would have for me if I taught you these skills. And so they give the exchange. He looks at the puzzle piece. He picks up the feathers. Like, where'd you get these? He's like, oh, we got them from the back over there. And he's like, oh no. And he cuts the Banjo and Kazooie in bones. And there's a letter saying, like, I forgot the little sister's name, but like, I'm sorry, we tried. That was funny. But yeah, looking forward to that one. I'm also interested in what was it? Horizon Zero Dawn. Mm-hmm. Oh, I am looking forward to more stuff for Glory. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that'll show up later on.
For Honor.
For Honor. Thank you.
For that ass boy.
That serial code that know what's up.
Yeah.
But for Honor.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see something like that at E3 too.
It's strange that we've seen some of the stuff from a year ago.
Mm-hmm. It really is. Like, it's been that long and we're seeing it again.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything about Catalyst?
Catalyst, no.
Mirror's Edge?
Oh, I actually saw some gameplay on the side of it. Yeah, it's...
Yeah. I heard from IGN that it's still the novelty that it's a first-person parkour game, but that was lackluster and fell a bit short.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know or really care because I played the first one. I played the demo to it.
Yeah, me too.
And it was cool, but it felt like it was pretty simple, very linear, where it's very much go to A to B to C, and not much is going to get in between you and that. Just find what's red.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was. I heard that it was pretty much the same thing in the first one, but that they made the second one a bit more open world. So I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I saw some gameplay. It does look like the same. And and when you're not actually like actively like running or being chased by something, it's pretty
boring.
Yeah, and underwhelming. You just again follow the red.
Yeah, so they give you the option to knock them out or use your guns to shoot them.
Oh, no. You could wait. No?
You can't kill them.
Oh,
something like that. This mirrors, right?
You could fight them, right?
You could fight them,
but you just can't kill them.
Yeah, you don't kill them.
Oh, okay. But that's for like special certain situations. We're actually infiltrating when it comes to that.
This one?
Yes. I'm pretty sure you can. I saw a video.
Alright.
Oh yeah, there was another game. It was Final Fantasy 12. It was called the Zodiac Age.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age. Wasn't 12 the MMO one?
No.
Which one was the online one? Didn't they have one that was online?
Well, the only one that's coming to mind right now is 14.
Okay, that's the one.
But then they also had other MMOs before then. I just don't remember which ones they
14
were.
14 was the one I was thinking of.
Okay.
I really don't know the numbers of Final Fantasy because like I would see it and it's like, okay, Final Fantasy 7 came out. Oh, cool! This is the first I've heard of that game. And then Final Fantasy 9, I was like, what happened to 8? Here's Final Fantasy 13. What happened to 9 through 12? Now you're 15. You're better at not skipping numbers, but where's 14? Then I find out it was an MMO. So I'm slowly filling in the gaps. So I found out Final Fantasy 3 was another game. Then 2 is what we called 3, but 3 was something else because the first one was something else entirely. And I'm just like,
you're making my brain hurt right now.
Yeah.
So much stuff. But yeah, apparently this new one is more of a remastered version for the original 12 and not like some kind of expansive version.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting. Another remake for Final Fantasy. We still haven't got anything for 7, but, so Square Enix is putting in some work. There's also another one that they're working on. It's called I Am Setsuna. Yeah. That's a very classic RPG into a modern world.
Mm-hmm. It looked very much like those standard. It looked like an old Zelda game, just like a 3D element to it.
Mm-hmm. But I think that's all the... Oh, there's also FIFA. I keep forgetting about FIFA.
They didn't really show anything new with FIFA in their trailer. They just showed how it's evolved from the standard isometric to now. Mm-hmm. And now they didn't really signify what's new. They did show that they're using the Frostbite engine, so that's gonna be cool.
That's gonna be interesting. Are we gonna get a showcase just like in Battlefield of crouching, standing up, running, kicking, goal, the goalie?
Oh God, we're not gonna be able to see anything because they're in a stadium, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, soccer's played in a stadium with the big old fucking lights and whatnot. You're not gonna be able to see a thing because of that Frostbite engine's fucking lens flare.
Oh yeah, the lens flare.
Just God, I knew I should have worn my sunglasses.
That reminds me of too much Mass Effect. All the lens flares.
I guess I didn't play it on a high enough setting to get lens flare.
Oh no. You know what? I should do some more learning in After Effects to implement lens flares
into our daily lives.
Yeah, just whenever possible. The ceiling fan will just have a lens flare for each light bulb.
Yeah. See, my thing is, I think they were going for the corona effect that you get when you see a light and whatnot, or when you squint, you see stronger streams of light come from it. I think that's what they were going for, but they ended up falling short and just getting a very camera lens flare look instead of a natural aurora.
But
I think the word I was looking for was aura.
Aura.
Yeah, I went with aurora, the aurora borealis.
Yeah,
those northern/southern lights. Southern lights is called something else, not aurora borealis.
Go ahead. You made me believe it though.
I'll take anything.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it for like what we've seen so far. Is there any particular games that you guys are looking forward to when E3 shows up?
Not the Pachinko Metal Gear.
See Pachinko?
Yeah.
What was that one?
Have you heard about that?
Pachinko Metal Gear. No.
Konami decided that the direction that they're going to go with the Metal Gear franchise is a Pachinko game.
What the fuck is a Pachinko?
It's kind of like an arcade game where it's a mixture of pinball and a slot machine.
Lame.
I just remember like after I watched that video that you posted late at night.
Which one?
It was the K-On! Thing.
Oh yeah.
I was on Twitter and I saw Gus Rolla tweet something with the picture of like some guy in a suit, but it had DangIT Productions at the very bottom, and he drew the Lenny face because like the caption in the photo says "I'll keep coming." But yeah, that's where I got that big reminder of it. But so I guess that's their direction for this.
Yeah, no. As far as I know, the internet isn't happy about it. I think the only people happy about it is Konami.
We're doing stuff. Aren't you happy for us? No, you're not gaming right. All right. I think this is a pretty good stopping point. We got 15 minutes and the 23 that got cut off. So
yeah. I wonder where Kojima's gonna go in his gaming directions.
I don't know. Because
I wonder if he's gonna go with what Team 17 did.
Team 17.
Team 17. They did what's it called? Yooka-Laylee.
Oh.
Where they just kind of
make their own
branch off, make the same game, just kind of tweak it a little here and there.
It's a spiritual sequel. It's different.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Where the soul and spirit are the exact same. Game mechanics are the exact same. It's just it's a different look. I'm not saying that Yooka-Laylee is Banjo and Kazooie with different character models and a slightly tweaked story with the same game mechanics, the same world build, and all that. But if you were to really speculate and kind of want to fall into that conspiracy theory where these people wanted to make the game that they wanted to make and not the game that their publishers and whatnot, and funders and CEOs are like, hey, make this game this way. I don't care if you wanted it to go a different way.
It is.
Well, I mean, you could think that, but...
I mean, I was the one who got these feathers. I mean, it was just given to me.
Yeah, I mean... fucking, what's it called? At the end of the Yooka-Laylee trailer?
Yeah.
They're talking about... it was a conversation between Yooka-Laylee where they were talking in the stand... Oh, yeah, like, I'm not saying that they talk the same exact way as they do in Banjo-Kazooie or anything... But they were talking to each other similar to the way that they talk in Banjo-Kazooie. And they're talking about how they're like, oh, it feels like some things are missing from this game right there. Well, don't worry. There's still a few months before the game actually releases. And then the character backlashed with, yeah, but you can't really trust these guys. I mean, in that amount of time, they might throw in some car parts in there.
Now I got it. Hey, I like nuts and bolts. But yeah, I got that. That was funny. All right, I think that's it for this one. Good talk overall.
Think so?
Steven? Yeah. Don't worry about your loss in Battlefield. It's okay. But yeah, it was pretty good. And I think we'll have a lot more to follow up on for the upcoming week. And then we'll eventually get to Corn Thrasher's podcast topic, which I can't wait for. Once we have everyone else
reminds me, I do have my PS4 back, but my parents are having it hostage.
It's like, you won't get this back until you move back with us.
So I cannot add that one person until I get it actually with me.
I'm sorry, person from the Q&A.
Alright, so here's my thing. Corn Thrasher. With this idea that you have, I kind of wanted you to throw that in the, the Patreon chat thing?
Yeah.
So this will be my say to it, but it'll get to him beforehand because he's our Patreon patron.
Yeah.
So everyone's seeing it now. You get it 1 week after I already said it. Mm-hmm. The question to you is, do you want us to do it as a podcast idea? Or do you want us to pretty much brush up on it in the podcast and in the end make it like a full-blown skit?
Yeah. Because we're still waiting for that idea that you sent to us in the more private chat. Mm-hmm. But yeah, with that said, I think we can end it on this note. So thank you guys so much for watching episode 107 of DangIT Prodcast. My name is Justin.
I'm Gabe. And we've been doing this podcasting for so long, dude.
Yeah. 107. #bye.